Let's meditate. I've been busy with the AI recently. They're like me as a parent, and they're like kids. They don't get it. So, some trouble, but we're moving forward. Last night, I was in the bed listening to a singer in Japan who passed away a long time ago. But from my days in Japan, I remembered her. So I listened to her songs, maybe 4 or 5 of them. I was really into the Bliss. She sings so, I don't know how to explain. Singing is her life from younger days all the way, and attracted so many people. So this is in the big stadium, but other scenes too. And originally Japanese songs, but she could sing even jazz. Very impressive. I may put the video. You can check on YouTube if you're interested. What I felt is that if someone is so devoted, all expression, all the existence of her life was purely into singing, and people, audience, know that, feel it. Oh, that's right. One moment she was coming with tears coming out of her eyes, maybe toward the end of her life probably, and the audience was into it deeply, and even YouTube I could feel it. Into the zone. Connection to the people's heart. I don't know if it's rare to have such moment these days, but that's besides my 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 experience. I have enough, and just sitting and listening on the YouTube, it's so convenient too. So meditation and such experience, there's something in common. Heartfelt sensation. Yeah, that's right. I used to say when we get enlightened, one way to express is like the whole body experience of when you have such an impressive moment, like singing or perhaps, I don't know, maybe dancing, surfing or diving. Yeah, that's possible. And into some books. I remember this was before my awakening, but I shed tears reading Daisetsu's book. I didn't know what it said, but I could tell that he was putting so much into it. So I was just impressed. So dedication to something can move the mountain, so to speak, or change the world. Saying that, I just thought about Martin Luther King. Or perhaps Lincoln, and some president. But it won't last forever. And that's what it is, impermanence. We accept it. It's like our own growth, I believe. But as a nation or whoever leading the country or singing or any activities of their choice, devoting fully into the work or hobby, art, anything. Picasso is someone I can think. One quote I remember, I was thinking about it today or yesterday. He said something like, if there's something to steal, I steal. It's beyond the boundary that if something resonates, you grab it. And that can happen between or among people. The people in Zen or Shin Buddhism I'm more familiar with have the sense, Sangha they call it, or in Shin Buddhism it's called Do-gyo-san, going with others together, walking or some such expression. Beyond the boundaries. But what I was thinking today is that it's like me making mistakes and learning. Whole nation and even humanity may go through difficult time and coming out of it, go to another difficult time and coming out. But there's no guarantee. As much as each individual too. Like a tree. I often talk about it. Yeah, I feel like I'm a tree with the root down below, and in my brain it's expression of ideas and what to do, or how to connect, like even with AI. Interesting relationship actually I've developed with ChatGPT as well as Gemini. I might try more DeepSeek. I tried a little bit, it was interesting, but I have other things to do for now with ChatGPT and Gemini. So There's always new experiences. It's fun. But the fun is more fun if it's related to our own growth as well as contribution to the society. It's there. So that singer Misora Hibari. Hibari is, what's the English word? I don't know. Lark, some kind of a bird. And Misora means beautiful sky. So the name sounds pretty good. Singing in the sky. And when she was even 10 or young age, she felt that's what she wanted to do. In my case, I bounced around. It still is. One of my themes was, why do we do what we do? Why do people do what they do? Or why do I do what I do? I was diving today after working with the computer and AI. Water gets a little cold and the wave was a little bigger. And I tried a new place. This is just walking distance, luckily. Steep hill going down to the right this time, exploring the new place. I saw lobster the other day, crayfish they call it in New Zealand. So I was prepared to catch one but didn't see. And on the way back, I looked back and it was so beautiful. And nobody. Let's make the most of each moment. Connecting to your heart. I remember Little Prince, the book, Saint-Exupéry. Little Prince, right? And there was a saying, I just can't remember exactly, something about the heart. Something like only with the heart you can see the truth, or something like that. If I remember, I put it into the description. The expression, the whole body is I, kind of relate to that. It's not your brain and yourself at the center. Center is everywhere. That's the Zen expression. It said something like it's a circle without center. Or you can picture every place is center. And all the neuron node connect to each other. Interconnection. Kegon. It's like a dancing of the cells when there's no boundary or mind is empty. Pay attention to your finger, palm, shoulder, arm, feet, breathing, or sweeping all the way through. That was actually the discussion I had in my reading of my report when I had this Vipassana experience. On the 6th and 7th day I was reading yesterday. And talking about the sweeping, meaning that instead of like focusing on breathing one point, sweeping is sort of like, how do you call that one? Sweeper. When you clean up the floor, sweeping all the way through. From the top all the way down, one sweep in one shot. And backward or sideways, left to right, right to left. Or you can circulate even. Circulate the other direction. When you do those, mind empty, you're at home. That's your home. Although you, or some of you, may be playing in the mind. If so, just observe it. No point to feel anything, but just be. So you may find a meditation an interesting experience. Thought may pop up, thought may go away. You may feel the energy, tingling sensation, breathing changes to natural. And you feel at home, maybe. If you pay attention to finger or toe or any location, and if you feel some response, if you don't, that's okay. It's like there may be still a blockage somewhere. No need to get upset or rush. Just be. Oops, already 20 minutes. Thank you for joining. You have a good day, good morning, good evening, good night. Hope to see you again.